Hello, beautiful people, and welcome back. This is a little bit of a different episode, I'm sure you guys saw by the title, but this time we're going for a little GameStop gamble. So I got 9 PS2 games from GameStop during Black Friday. I just got the last one delivered, which was the most expensive one, so I'm hoping we got lucky with that one. But basically, I'm just going to see if we paid good. I say we. It's just me. If I paid good prices for these games or if I got a little scammed, like I'm hoping for case and manual. I'll take case, but I'm afraid that a lot of these are going to be disc only. Now, I did get a good deal because it was Black Friday, buy two, get one free. So that worked out pretty good. And I was able to get a pretty good discount on these as well as free shipping. So I didn't pay too much for these games, so I might still come out ahead. But yeah, let's just see if I paid accurate prices. These are all going in my personal collection, and hopefully if they're not, or if it's just the disc and not complete in box, I will just replace it. Replace it with a new one when I actually do get the one I want for my collection. But for right now, these are just going to my personal collection. Yeah, so I had 3 separate orders that came in. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different boxes. So that is very interesting. The first one that arrived is, I'm not even gonna say. We'll talk about it after. But all 3 were delivered in one package from my first delivery that arrived. What is this? Oh, this is, yep, my invoice. I'm nervous. Oh, hold on, I'm gonna show you guys when I pull it out. I'm gonna put it on the good camera over here. Hold on. All right, not the best setup I have. It's probably not gonna sound very good, but this is what I got for right now. All right, grand reveal with you guys. Oh my God. Well, we at least got one complete in box. Well, not complete in box. Oh my God, would you look at that? I got all 3 in their box. I didn't really care about this one for greatest hits, so I don't mind that it's greatest hits. $7.99, is that what I paid for it? Oh, this is free, so no, but I hate this sticker. It's a little old. This game's a little crusty. Yeah, it's got a lot of stickers from previous places that someone was selling this either at like a convention or something like that. Take off the GameStop stickers because, I don't like them that much. There we go. But greatest hits, I'm not too upset. I'll peel off that sticker later, doesn't matter, but I believe it's complete. Oh my God, that's the correct game. Complete in box with the manual. That's actually pretty hype. Oh, I don't know if you guys can see it on camera, but that disc is a little scratched up. Let's hope that works, because that would be real unfortunate. And I got Sonic Heroes, I can already tell, is not complete in box. I actually had the greatest hits version. This is also probably bought in by the same person. Has another $5 like sticker on here. As you see, GameStop was not selling it for $5. That ugly sticker out of here. Oh, don't worry, there's another older GameStop one underneath that just peeled off. Yeah, isn't that great? But yeah, I had the greatest hits version of this game, so not complete, but that's okay. I mean, it's not like okay, but we'll see how we came out with came out ahead. Like I said, we did get the greatest hits, not the black label, but I mean, I know people love black label just because it looks nicer, but I don't really care too much. Pac-Man, I'm happy I got complete. One day, maybe we'll get the black label, but I don't really care. This one might be complete. I'm not sure what came with this one. This is another one I'm sure you guys probably just haven't heard of or don't care about, but this is very nostalgic for me. I actually really enjoyed this game. Pretty fun King Kong game. You get to play as King Kong in this game. Kind of crazy. Bruh, loose fucking disc. That's fun. Bro. It's like fucking marks all up on this. Wow. Ubisoft. That's funny. Bro, they accepted this with... It can't even hold the disc in there. It's complete though, so that's shocking. I kind of need a new case for this, so that's really annoying. Okay, overall not a bad pull. I'll head back to the other camera and we'll break down prices. All right, so as you guys saw, I got these 3 games. I don't know, there we go. On the other camera. We're just gonna break down the prices real quick, what I paid for it and what it actually goes for. So, well, I guess we'll just start with Pac-Man World 2. So that one I did actually get for free, so that's pretty good, honestly. Let's see, what does that one run? So, price charting, which is just what I'm gonna go buy for these prices, has it going for $9.92 complete, and I paid nothing because it was free. So, bang, that's actually pretty good. $9.92 complete. I got that one complete. We're gonna set that to the side real quick. When I edit the video, I'll put like a total at the bottom with if I did good or bad with like each game. I'll have like negative for if I overpaid or positive if I underpaid, which for that one, I already knew would be up a little bit just because it was free. Sonic Heroes Greatest Hits version, not complete, unfortunate. So loose price is $12, complete is $15.93. So I guess we'll just split the difference and say it's like $13.50 for just the casing game for Greatest Hits. I don't know if that math works out, but you guys let me know down below. And then finally, Peter Jackson's King Kong. It did come complete in box, even though the case is broken, but I can replace the case with any other PS2 game. So complete price for this one was $12. Oh, I should go back and see what I actually paid. I paid $8 for Sonic. What did I say that one was? Oh yeah, like $13.50. So I think we definitely came out ahead for that one. King Kong, I paid $6 for. Like I said, I got a pretty good deal for these things. This actually might have been pretty good. And it's basically $12 complete on price charting. So overall, the first order we came out on top. That is if these games work. So I guess I'll have to test that at some point. The next package I got was 2 games that came together. This is for my more expensive order, which you will see what the most expensive game was. It's not these 2. These were 2 of the higher price games that I bought. I say higher, they're not very expensive by any means. They do hold a special place in my heart, and we could have missed big or hit big with these. So let's see. All right, moment of truth. Oh. Hey, okay, so we got Sly Cooper and Sly 2. We did miss on Sly 2, getting just the disc, but feels like we just got the case. Oh, unfortunate. Now, I am really happy we got the black label for this one, because I do not want the greatest hits for this one. Sucks that we didn't get the manual for it, but all right, my Sly collection, we got to work on that still. There we go, that's pretty nice. And then, well, let's check the disc first before I see if it's good or not. I don't know how much is showing up on camera, but it's actually not too bad. I think it'll work. A little dirty on the outside of the disc, gross. Case is not very clean, but that's an easy fix. Sly 2, a little unfortunate. Bro, they didn't even... I'm gonna have to fix the cover art, even though it doesn't really matter. Sly 2, disc only. It's got some scratching on it, but honestly, that actually might be fine too. Did it just get resurfaced? Interesting. So not exactly what I wanted from this, but I am glad I got the black label for this one, because look at this case. This case is beautiful, bro. We don't like the greatest hits case. Ugh, gross. Greatest hits case is disgusting for this game. Like, I get it, you know, you wanted people to understand what was going on in the game more, but that's what you have the back of the case for. Look at the back of the case, guys. This looks much better. The greatest hits is just like, I believe, the disc art on the case. But yeah, let's hop back to the other camera. All right, so for Sly Cooper the Thievius Raccoonus, we did actually get black label both on the disc and I believe on the disc. Hold on, let me double check that. Yes, black label. Not that it really matters for the disc itself with this, I believe, but we did get the black label case, which that is a big win for me. I did not get it complete. So loose price is $13.50. Complete is $250-ish, or $20.50-ish. So I'll say getting the case of the manual, we're at like value of $19.50 according to price charting. And I paid $11.30 for it. So that's a pretty good pickup. I mean, I do wish it was complete in box, and when I would have paid a higher price on eBay and guaranteed that complete in box set, but it's a little gambling, all right? We like to have fun here. We like to gamble a little bit. Wow, and the Slide 2 Black Label loose disc price is $14, so that's not bad. I also paid $11 for that game. So, shoot, even, I guess with the game, I mean, I did get a little bit of a discount. I got like 20% off, but you know, take it with a grain of salt. This is not what they're selling it for. This is what I paid for it. And I just want to be upfront with you guys about that. So actually, well, to be fair, I say we made off with it, but I'll just say it was my free game because one of the slides were my free game because they were the same amount of money. So I'm actually up 14, just pure with that. Okay. We actually came out pretty good with that one. I'm glad I have the game, but yeah, I would like the actual case. The GameStop cases are so ugly, but regardless, moving on to the next order. All right, people, let us see. Oh, yeah. I definitely didn't pay that price for it, but this does feel complete in box. Oh, you'll love to see it. Another, like, not very well-known game. The disc actually looks pretty nice, too. Not a very well-known game, but honestly, one of my favorites growing up as a kid. I never even owned this game. I just played it at my friend's house, so I've never beat it. So it's actually really nice to have this in my collection. Ugh, that is a good win for me. All right, so this was a different order that shipped. This was one of my medium tier price games that I got. The first one was my lowest tier with all the cheapest games I bought. This one was with my middle tier of games that I bought. I just like sorted by price and just try to do what like the best deal I could get for the buy two get one. So that's good. I'm glad I got that complete in box. Good to add to my collection. Like I was saying earlier, I've never actually beaten this game. I only played it at a friend's house, so this is actually sick for me to pick up. I paid $9.50 for it. Wow, and apparently complete price is going for $20. And actually, because this was my cheapest game for that tier, I actually got this one for free. So that's actually an incredible pickup. That works out really well for me. So actually a GameStop win right there. GameStop is actually knocking it out of the park. I was so afraid because they're like all retro games that a lot of like PS2 games that they had wouldn't have the case. So that's actually really nice that all these, except for one, have had the case so far. All right, now these two games actually came in a box. Yo, you've got to be fucking joking me. They didn't even send me a case for Yu-Gi-Oh! Duelist of the Rose. That is absolutely fucking insane. They didn't even give me one of the shitty GameStop cases. Bro, that is actually wild. Yo, I cannot wait to bring that up. Holy shit. That is absolutely fucked up. It's the greatest hits version too. Okay, well, I don't think I pulled that one up, but we'll see what greatest hits is for that. That is actually, that's like really fucking bad. I'm going to GameStop like today to get them to print me a fucking like case, because what the fuck? That is absolutely insane. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and say it now. I work at GameStop, which is why I got such a good deal on all these games, because I got 20% off of everything. But it's like, what the fuck, bro? What the fuck is this? That is unacceptable. That is crazy that you ship me something. Like, if it's disc only, you still make a case. God damn, you lazy bums. Well, it's the greatest hits version of Ratchet and Clank. I did want Black Label for this one, just because also this is one of the games I never owned, so it's nice to have it. But growing up, I used the Black Label. I don't know if this, I don't think this artwork has been redone, but it's definitely been put in another case. Okay. That's very interesting. Yo, what? Hold on a second. We're gonna open this. I don't know. This is like a giant poster. I don't know if this is worth it. I don't know if the greatest hits didn't come with a manual. That's very bizarre. Yeah, I'm gonna fix this art real quick because I don't know who the hell did that. Yeah, okay, as you guys saw, that is the biggest fail from GameStop I've ever seen for just setting just this, bro. That's fucked up, bro. That's lazy as hell. And then we did get the greatest hits version of Ratchet and Clank. Oh yeah, let me pull out this poster real quick for you guys. Wow, I don't know if this is valuable or not, but here you go, bro. A full poster for Ratchet and Clank. And as well as like on the back, that's why I'm like, maybe it didn't get a manual. Because you have all these like little things in here. Oh, it's so like, oh, it's so hard to see with that glare. What the heck? Yo, that is sweet. All right, so that's a win for sure. I'm happy with that. So weirdly enough, the greatest hits version, sorry, I actually need to be looking at the mic when I talk. The greatest hits version for both Yu-Gi-Oh and Ratchet and Clank is more expensive than the black label. I wonder if they made like changes to the disc in any way. That's kind of curious. Let me know down in the comments if you have any input on that. So, iNinja was my free one for this order, which was the clear winner. That Ratchet and Clank is pretty cool though. I don't know if this is complete. Let me know down below, but I'm gonna call it complete. And it says complete is about $14. And I paid $12. So, all right, that's not crazy. That's still a little bit under. They were charging more than, they always charge more than frickin' they should, I think, for GameStop. But so that I won out on. Loose price for the greatest hits of Yu-Gi-Oh is $16.50. And I paid $14.50, I believe. Yeah, $14.50. So again, came out on top with that one. I just wish they gave me a fucking case. That's absolutely absurd. But whatever. Now we just have the last game that I ordered. The most expensive one by far. And I am, oh man, it could go either way. Honestly, this has been incredibly lucky with one like just one bad egg in the bunch. But overall, this has been actually a pretty good gamble for real. All right, the moment of truth. Did I get screwed? Oh my god. Yo, I might have actually hit. We have Godzilla Save the Earth, black label on the PS2. I don't know if this ever got a greatest hits, but like, this is a classic from my memory. This game, goated. This game is what got me into Godzilla. Ah, it's just a bit heavy. It's not complete, which is a bummer. I need to get this complete eventually, but I have the case and the game, which is what I was most worried about, especially for like the price that I had paid for it. But this game I just got last night. This is the last one. The longest to get here, unfortunately. Bought all of these same day, but yeah, this one arrived a week later. Over a week later. I bought all these on the 29th, and this is currently December 11th that I'm recording this, which is my birthday. Yo, happy birthdays in the chat. Let's go. But yeah, so kind of worked out that I got to open all these on my birthday. A great gift to me to fill out some of my PS2 collection. All right, so that is all of the games that I ordered for my Black Friday shopping. Now let's just break down Godzilla, and then we will have a grand total down below. So loose is $35 for the game, and complete in box is $54. So because it's just the game in the case, I definitely can't call that complete, but I would definitely say it's more than loose. Again, I'll just let me know if this is unreasonable down below, but I'll just put it like a little in between for them and go, say like maybe $45 for the game. And I paid 36. So overall, I think I came out on top. Let me just grab all these real quick. All right. So out of the 9 games we got, only 2 didn't come with the original case. One came with no fucking case at all, which is kind of insane. And 4 of them were complete. So to get 4 complete in-box games out of the 9 that we ordered, that's pretty good to me. That's not exactly 50%, but honestly, I thought I'd be lucky to get 50% of them with the actual case. So to me, this is pretty good. My gamble for GameStop for this time, bro, I have to, I want to give them like a A or a B, because like that is just pretty good that I have most of these. I'm glad. Okay, I'm really glad I got this one in the case. I wish it was complete in box, but that one is expensive, and I knew that one. What was it? Sonic I didn't get complete in box, but all the other like cheaper games I got. My mid-range games were pretty good, actually. I got the black label for Sly Cooper the Thievius Raccoonus, the best case art for the game. Don't come at me. I didn't get the case for the other game in the mid-tier, but I was chalk it up to my free one, so it still worked out. Ninja got complete. I don't know if Ratchet and Clank is complete. I would say maybe. Yeah, this was my high tier game right here, and I got no case, so that's really, really annoying. And then yeah, Godzilla. That right there. So that is all I have for today. That's a pretty good overall score right there. I didn't do the math yet, but hopefully right now, boom, it'll be on your screen. That is the total, I believe, profit we made, or at least like the savings we had, because we spent this much and it's really worth this much. So we saved. The games are worth that much, and I paid this much for it. So yeah, there you go. You see down below how that all works out. Like I said, all of these are going in my collection. It is a little gross to have one without the actual case, but that's okay. Maybe I can print my own art for it. And yeah, I'm going to GameStop today to get them to print me a goddamn cover for this. So yeah, overall, I'll give them a B. I can't let one GameStop ruin like all the other good ones that sent me these. So that is pretty nice. But thank you so much for watching. Let me know if you guys did some Black Friday shopping at GameStop and if your gambles were as successful down below. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hit the like button if you did. I appreciate it. Leave a comment down below. I appreciate all the feedback. Subscribe if you enjoy the channel. This is very erratic. I haven't been posting lately. I've been very busy. I'm so sorry. But I'm glad I got to spend my birthday with you guys and open up some nice PS2 games for the collection. So thank you all so much for watching, and I hope you have a great day.